కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ కి ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారా? మీరు మంచి ఆన్లైన్ కోచింగ్ కోసం ఎదురు చూస్తున్నారా? అయితే హర్షిత్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఇప్పుడు ఆన్లైన్ చేస్తుంది. ఆన్లైన్ కోచింగ్ ఫర్ ఏపీపీఎస్సి, టీఎస్పీఎస్సి, ఎస్ఐ కానిస్టేబుల్, ఆర్ఆర్బి, ఎస్ఎస్సి. 24/7 యాక్సెస్, ల్యాప్టాప్ ఆర్ మొబైల్ యాక్సెస్. హర్షిత్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్. Download the app and study materials our mobile app. Visit www.harshitinstitute.co.in. మీరు అనుకున్న జాబ్ ని సాధించండి. హర్షిత్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్. సెల్ 9032200190, 9676525789. youtube.com Harshit Institute.
Good morning to everyone. Welcome to Harshit Institute. Dear aspirants, today we will cover most important events regarding to our competitive exams. First of all, which country played host to the virtual global vaccine summit? This is the first question. Which country played host to the virtual global vaccine summit? The answer is UK, England. Answer is England. UK. Next, UK Prime Minister is Boris Johnson. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. India declared 15 million to Gavi. India announced to give an aid to Gavi. Gavi means Global Alliance for Vaccine and Immunization. You have to remember this very important question. Which country played host to the virtual global vaccine summit? Recently it was happened, so we have to remember that one. The answer is UK, England. UK Prime Minister is Boris Johnson. India declared 15 million to Gavi. Gavi is very important. Gavi means Global Alliance for Vaccine Immunization. Next, second question. Which country is set to re-enter the UN Security Council? Which country is set to re-enter to the UN Security Council, United Nations Security Council, as sole contender for the Asia Pacific seat for non-permanent membership? Already we are applied for that non-permanent membership. Which country is ready to re-enter in this UN Security Council? The answer is India. The second one is answer is India. Here that's you are calling UNSC. UNSC means United Nations Security Council. In UNSC, actually two kinds of memberships are there. First one is permanent membership and the second one is non-permanent membership. In permanent membership, 5 countries are there. For permanent membership, 5 countries are there, and a non-permanent membership, 10 countries are there. We know very well about that. UNSC, United Nations Security Council. The headquarters of UNSC is New York. The headquarters of UNSC is located in New York. Okay. So, what are the 5 countries? The permanent countries are 5 countries are permanent countries, and the remaining 10 countries are non-permanent countries. The permanent countries are USA, Russia, France, England, and China. To remember these 5 countries. What are the 5 countries? What are the 5 countries? The permanent countries. These 5 countries are called permanent countries. First one, USA, Russia. The second one is England and France, and the fifth one is China. These are the 5 permanent countries in UNSC, United Nations Security Council. These 10 members, these are the non-permanent members. 10 countries are non-permanent members. The term of non-permanent members is only 2 years. Only 2 years. Okay. India is ready to rejoin. India is ready to re-enter into the Security Council. Already in India, 7 terms. In India, already 7 terms it was joined in UNSC, United Nations Security Council, from 1950 to 1950. From 1950 till today, already 7 times India was joined in as a non-permanent member in UNSC. Next point is Basu Chatterjee. Basu Chatterjee. Who is Basu Chatterjee? What is his importance? Basu Chatterjee was recently passed away. Basu Chatterjee was recently passed away. He belongs to which profession? He belongs to which profession? The answer is he is a great filmmaker. He is a filmmaker, great filmmaker. Filmmaker, director, and as well as writer also. He is a great director as well as lyric writer and story writer also. He was born in Ajmer. And he was died in Mumbai recently. So it is a very, very important point. You have to remember that one. Basu Chatterjee. He was recently passed away. He belongs to film industry. He is a great director and writer. Next point. Who has been appointed as a president of CII? The fourth one is president of CII. Recently, one person was appointed as a CII president. Who is that person? His name was Uday Kotak. Okay. What is the CII? CII means Confederation of Indian Industry. The previous president of CII is V.S. Kirloskar. The previous president is V.S. Kirloskar. Kirloskar was the previous president of CII. CII means Confederation of Indian Industry. It is a non-profitable, non-government organization. Now, recently, the Uday Kotak was appointed as a president for the CIA. CIA headquarters is in New Delhi. CIA headquarters New Delhi. Next, which was founded in 1895. CIA founded in 1895. Next, at the same time we have to remember that one CIA Director General C. Banerjee. Chandrajit Banerjee is the Director General. You have to remember these two things. First one is the President of CII is Uday Kotak and the Director General of CII is Chandrajit Banerjee. Next point, Sumeru Pax. What is meant by Sumeru Pax? The fifth one is Sumeru Pax. Sumeru Pax developed by which organization? That is the most important. Sumeru Pax developed by which organization? It was developed by DRDO. What is Sumeru Pax? What is its importance? Why we are using Sumeru Pax? Actually, in the medical field, the doctors and the other health workers, they are wearing the PPE, personal protection equipment. So, Sumeru Pax, these are personal air circulation system. In this personal air circulation system is there. Those who wear PPE, they cannot get any kind of sweating. It is very useful for the doctors and the health workers. So, recently it was invented by the DRDO. It was invented by the DRDO. So, it is the most important, that is Sumeru Pax. Sumeru Pax invented by DRDO. It is most useful for the health workers as well as the doctors also. So, worldwide PPE producers, the first place in China and the second place India. The next point is, who has been appointed as the next ambassador of India to Finland? Who has been appointed as next ambassador of India to Finland? The answer is Ravish Kumar. Ravish Kumar. Okay, Ravish Kumar was appointed as a next ambassador to India. Sorry, next ambassador to Finland. So here Finland PM Prime Minister Sanna Marin. Sanna Marin. We have to remember that one. The Prime Minister of Finland is Sanna Marin. Next, second point. Next point. Which Indian writer won the regional award for Asia for the Commonwealth Short Story Prize 2020? Which Indian writer? Which in recently it was happened? Recently she got the prize. She got the prize. What is the prize? What is her name? Which Indian writer won the regional award for Asia for the Commonwealth Short Story Prize 2020? Answer Kritika Pandey. Kritika Pandey. Kritika Pandey. Kritika Pandey. Okay. Name of her work. What's her work? Her work is, what is her short story? The Great Indian Tea and Snacks. Her short story is The Great Indian Tea and Snacks. So you have to remember that one. Which Indian writer won the regional award for Asia of the Commonwealth Short Story Prize 2020? Her name is Kritika Pandey. Kritika Pandey. Her work is, her short story is The Great Indian Tea and Snacks. The next one. Which is the first bank in India to launch a mobile application for opening a current account? Which is the first Indian bank? First Indian bank launch a mobile application for opening a current account. That is IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank is the first bank in India launch a mobile application for opening a current account. It is founded in 1994. IndusInd Bank founded in 1994. Founder SP Hinduja. The headquarter of IndusInd Bank, Pune, Maharashtra. The most important, IndusInd Bank headquarter is Pune, Maharashtra. MD and CEO Sumant Katpalia. Sumant Katpalia is the MD and CEO of IndusInd Bank. Next point. World Food Safety Day is celebrated on which date? World Food Safety Day is celebrated on which date? The answer is June 7th. June 7th. June 7th. This year, June 7th is the second World Food Safety Day. So, in Addis Ababa, the first conference is Addis Ababa launched by UN in 2019. The theme of Food Safety Day is Food Safety Everyone's Business. Food safety is everyone's business. That is the theme of the Food Safety Day. Next, UN decide of the action of nutrition. The UN decade of an action on nutrition is a commitment of UN for the years 2016 to 25. The decade will be receive increased nutrition action from the world organizations. That is the most important event. Just we have to remember the June 7th is the Food Safety Day. Yesterday only we celebrated that one. Next question is, which state government recently launched Spandan campaign? Most important, which state government recently launched the Spandan campaign. That is, the state name is Chhattisgarh. Aim of this campaign is reduce the stress and stop the suicides in the police department. How they can be reduce the stress? How can we stop the suicides? Why? Because so many suicides are there in Chhattisgarh state because of some other problems, imminent problems, some other problem. Because of that one only, so many suicides are there. That's why the police the Chhattisgarh police recently started one program. The program name was Spandan. Program name is Spandan. Okay, how they can reduce the stress? By yoga classes and some other recreational activities. By yoga classes and some other recreational activities, they are reducing the stress and stop the suicides in police department. Last 2 years, around 50 police personnel, including paramilitary and ITBP, Indian Tibetan Border Police. ITBP means Indian Tibetan Border Police, and paramilitary, including civil polices, nearly 50 police personnel are committed suicide. Because of that one only, the government of Chhattisgarh decided, they started one great program. That program name is, the campaign name is Spandan. Program name is Spandan. Okay, next. What is 1633-48? 1633 and 48. It is the name. 1633 and 48. What is this? What is this number? This is an asteroid name. It is an asteroid name. It was discovered in July 2002. It was discovered in July 2002 and is expected to approach the Earth in June 2020. That means this month. It was approached to the Earth in June 2020. Estimated diameter of this asteroid is 250 to 570 meters. 570 meters. The asteroid diameter is 250 to 570 meters. It is classified as a potentially hazardous asteroid, PHA. It is called as a PHA. It is expected to pass Earth on 6th on June by NASA. NASA means National Aeronautics and Space Administration, USA. It belongs to USA, NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. However, it is approaching the Earth within the safe limit distance. So there is no problem with that asteroid. Why? Because it is passing near our Earth only, but it is not a dangerous asteroid, and moreover that already it was passed away. Next, Rozgar Setu scheme. Rozgar Setu scheme. This scheme, what is the Rozgar Setu scheme? This scheme was launched by the Madhya Pradesh government. It would help secure employment for the skilled workers who have returned to their homes due to the COVID-19 pandemic. You have to remember that one. It is very, very important. Rozgar Setu scheme. This scheme was launched by Madhya Pradesh government, for whom it would help to secure employment for the skilled workers who have returned to their homes due to COVID-19 pandemic. The aim of this Rozgar Setu scheme is employment security for the skilled workers, those who lost their jobs in this pandemic period. So these are the most important events. Rozgar Setu scheme. So these are the most important events we are discussing. First of all, what is the importance of England and India, and filmmaker, who is the filmmaker of this? Recently we have discussed that one, CIA, Uday Kotak. What is the importance of Uday Kotak? And the headquarter of CIA, and at the same time, we have to remember all these things. In Spandan, what is the meaning of Spandan? In which state it was started? Spandan program. At the same time, who is the great filmmaker? Recently passed away. At the same time, next, the Prime Minister of Finland, Sanna Marin. And India was decided to re-enter into the United Nations Security Council. And what is 1633 and 48? It is an asteroid. Next, Rozgar Setu scheme. These are the most important events. Recently it was happened. So all of you should remember all these things. These are very, very important in our examination point of view. Thank you very much.